people are just not aware of their behaviors. So, which brings me into people aren't aware they're negative. We walk through life and we're not aware. We're not aware that, we get into that cloud. Last week, I wasn't aware until Zervain's like, man, you have a cloud around you, every day. Like, you're living in your head. So I wasn't, getting mad outside. I was, because Aquarians do that. We live in our head.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
What do you think is key to living a good life?
Joy. Living in joy and enjoying every moment. Doesn't matter what that moment looks like. Man, if that moment is, it's living in joy. And money is not living in joy. Having all the money in the world is not living in joy. Living in joy, you can have billions and billions of dollars, but if you don't have the family love structure, you're done. So, and if you don't have inner peace or joy, then it's not worth it. So I'm all about finding inner joy. I have to say, and I'm going to say this, I am a person that celebrates every holiday. So I always said to Zervain, what are we known for? You know how every family, a mom is known for something? I'm known for celebrating every single holiday. Decorations go up, everything goes up. No, it doesn't matter. Easter, whole bunch of decorations went up, comes down. The next one will be Zendaya's birthday. It's under the sea theme. I prepare for that all year. I get excited to decorate and celebrate. So if you come to my house and it's your birthday, chances are that whole house is going to be decorated for you. So, but I'm all about
February 5th, let's not forget.
No,
Okay.
but it's every experience. I think you need to live and build experiences for your kids, right? My kids know it. They know I love experiences. So I lost sight of meditation, and meditation grounds me. Meditation helps me be the best version for my agent when they call, the best version for Zervain as a wife and a husband and wife relationship, the best version as a mom for my kids, right? So I'm not a big cloud of darkness, right? Life is okay. So I don't get mad. I'm more everybody knows an Aquarian. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? But that's what I'm saying. So people are just not aware of their behaviors. So, which brings me into people aren't aware they're negative. We walk through life and we're not aware. We're not aware that, we get into that cloud. Last week, I wasn't aware until Zervain's like, man, you have a cloud around you, every day. You're living in your head. So I wasn't getting mad outside. I was, because Aquarians do that. We live in our head. And I'm and I even remember sitting there, I'm like, why is this vertigo not going away? Go away already. And I was still working. I was still doing and then I was doing this. Oh, even sick, I have to work. I have to be a mom.
Can I take a rain check? Can I just not do it right now?
Why is this happening to me? But it's fun. I know it's humorous, and I bring this up. I always bring my examples into this thing, and I'm I'm going to talk about and Zervain's like, oh my gosh. But it's the cloud, and we're not aware. So when Zervain said it to me, and then the guy talked about it on Saturday, it was the universe was come on, man,
take a hint.
Take a hint. So on Saturday, I felt Saturday night, I did the meditation. In the morning, you should have seen Jamie. I got up, I was singing. Everything was awesome. I was outside in my little egg chair. It was amazing. And I felt brand new. I was oh my gosh, I forgot connecting with my higher self, is optimal. It's important.
Do you find that the reason why you fell off the meditation consistency?
Stresses of life.
But do you feel it is because you were doing it so often that you kind of forgot what it is to not do it?
You're 100% correct.
Okay.
You forget the actual benefits of it, right? Because you're oh, this is just a part of my life. I'm just so awesome. Everything's so awesome.
I'm just asking because it's happened to me.
No, and you're right. You're oh, this is awesome. I'm so awesome. I'm so great. I'm awesome. I'll just eliminate the most important thing, connecting with your inner self and connecting with your being, realizing, where you are at that very moment. And I do this with my kids. I'm just sit still, feel your toes, your feet, move up your body, recognize your whole being. And then, so you're in control at all times. So you're not losing control. And like when you have like pains and all that, they always say it's associated with an emotion. Like it's an emotion, right? Like it's an emotion trying to come up and be like discovered, right? So you have to work on that stuff. And that's another whole segment on, the body pains and, what does each body pain stand for emotion-wise, like your solar plexus, your throat chakra. Like these all are associated with emotions that are not dealt with. Because what do we do as children? We're born, right? We have cultures, we have, our parents raising us. And then all of a sudden, the first bad thing happens. Like my daughter with the choking, that's it. An emotion that stays in. We don't talk, it's okay, you're fine. You're fine. That's what happens. You're fine. Everything's okay. And what do? You bury that emotion. And you bury the emotion. And you bury the emotion. And it becomes a part of your existence, right? And it's a negative existence that's never been dealt with. So what do we do when we're 18, 19? It's a amazing business, being a psychologist. Amazing business. You sit down and you sit with a psychologist and you talk about it. So you're releasing that emotion. You're getting, and people are like, oh, you're just talking. You're just talking. Yes. Talking helps. My attitude depends on who or how you act towards me, right? Like I can be different to anybody. Like I could be the best person to you, but another person that, doesn't sit well, we're not, I pretty much mirror how people, deal with me. But usually I just don't talk to people that are not nice, right? To me, right?
So that's how you feel the energy, right?
And I get a lot of this, you can't just cut off people in your life. Well, you actually can. You can. I don't mean to like hurt people's feelings, but if you keep toxic relationships around you, it affects you as a human being. So I want to be at my superior level. That means that I, myself, want to be the best version of me for the people that deserve me, right? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So to me, it's like I want to ensure that, I get rid of the layers that are not meant to be there, right? And it sucks because some people are like, it must be nice. How could you just cut off people? How can you just do that? For my own well-being, for my own mental health, like for me, right? Because I used to do that. You know me. I used to like keep people around that didn't deserve to have me, right? In my true form, right? So I believe wholeheartedly we come to this point where surround yourself with the best beings. Doesn't matter what that being looks like. It's their heart that matters, right? And we've grown up in culture, like in these cultures and like our, personalities and people around us that have affected us or influenced us. We're now adults. We need to take accountability for who we are today, right? I can't say to you, Jamie, oh, well, it's because of the way I was brought up. That doesn't work anymore. You need to work on you to better yourself for anybody around you. And if you think going off in your own, getting 100%, doing just working with just one lender is good, then that works for you, then let it work for you. But if you want to work in a mass where every lender's giving you top tier, that's awesome. That's the smart way of doing business. That's how I think, right? And that's how my agents think, who are entrepreneurs, who understand the dollar value. When you're ready to understand what the dollar value is, when you're ready to understand what an entrepreneur is, then you have a conversation with me. For now, I believe wholeheartedly, a lot of this industry is exactly that. They're segregated. They're small thinking. They're trying to think, this works for me, and that's okay. If it works for you, it works for you. But when you're ready to be an entrepreneur, when you're ready to think of the big picture, then you sit down and have a conversation, right? So, but transparency is key. It's hard now. I will say this right now. Being transparent is very difficult. It's a difficult job, right? You're not liked by many people. People don't like you, and that's okay. At least I know when I pass away, when I die, my legacy will be good. My legacy will be golden because I've never ever done wrong to people. I know I haven't. And it's been one hard life. I'll tell you that, not for nothing. I'm 42.
I have to bleep that out again.
Yeah, I'm 42 years old. Oh no, I'm 41. I'm 41 years old. And I'll tell you, not for nothing, it's been a hard life.
I'm an old man.
Why are you so loud?
See, I don't have my headphones.
Wow, put the headset on, bro. That's it. I can't record anymore. It's too loud.
How do you like them apples?
Does anybody have espresso? Espresso?
always
my
ready.
God, you're so annoying. All right. No. Alrighty then. This is Real Talk with Carmen Cost. Oh no. Alrighty then.
What is going on right now?
Jim Carrey. Alrighty.